Hi traders, this is Cynthia of Day Trade Forex, and I'm making this hopefully short video for you because you're a customer purchaser of my basic breakout trend trading simple system. And I just want to show you a little bit about the advanced, which you may or may not have picked up, but in case you didn't pick it up, I just want to try and sell it to you. I just want to show you the features and the wonderful indicators that come with the advanced. There's two special indicators that you didn't get with the basic simple system, and maybe you don't know how valuable they are and how they can really help your trading. So I'm just going to make the short video to show you the advanced breakout simple system, the two indicators that you get with it, and then I'm going to show you the next generation, which is the Xtra advanced breakout simple system, and what you get with that, because there's even more, and it even makes your trading easier and more profitable. But if you are just a basic customer and you haven't picked up the advanced yet, this is your chance to pick it up, and then you can go on to pick up the Xtra advanced, and I'll be showing you that after I show you the advanced features. So for the breakout simple system basic, you have your I trend here. Whoops, that's a breakout alert for the advanced. This is the triangle breakout alert, which I'm going to show you here in just 1 second. Okay. So you do have the I trend and the RSI lines, and you already know that when the I trend crosses the 60 RSI, that's either a buy or a sell alert. So if the purple's on top, it's a sell alert. If the green's on top, like over here, it's a buy alert. And it coincides with usually the dark blue hot dot ball, and it'll coincide with the signal entry stop and the trend slope. So all of these things, plus the candle color, of course, and these are trend bars. So they're very smoothed, but they're accurate, and you can see the price really easily with these trend bars. All of these things work together. It's color coded, so you definitely know that if everything is green, you're going to go long as the volatility has crossed above the 60 RSI line. Often traders buy when the volatility has crossed the 50 RSI, but giving us a little extra safety with a strong momentum using the 60 RSI ensures that our trade has the proper momentum to take us to where our target is. Now with the basic breakout system, it's a little harder to see the targets, so that's the beauty of the advanced system, because you do have targets built in. The first is the triangle breakout, which you already saw the pop-up alert giving us a trade signal, and I'll show you the way this works. Now we're in a daily chart for the euro. So what happens is the triangle indicator will draw a triangle pattern. It identifies triangle patterns as they emerge. So it's dynamic, it's always changing, and your resistance will be the dashed green line and the support will be the dashed red line. And if the price or the candle breaks below the support line, you're going to get a pop-up alert giving you a sell signal. And at the same time, the solid red line down here is going to be your target. And so that's triangles are a very strong trading pattern. If you don't know about them, you can Google triangle breakout patterns. But if this had broken up through the dash green resistance line, the solid green line would be your target. So triangle patterns are very accurate. They're not 100% perfect, but we use them in conjunction with Fibonacci. So in the advanced, you get a second special indicator called the Fibonacci heat map, and it's an indicator that automatically draws your Fibonacci levels. And by the way, Fibonacci levels are one of the only predictive indicators that exist, and stock traders have used Fibonacci retracements and extensions and all kinds of trading strategies using Fibonacci for decades, and Forex traders are just learning about it. There are some ebooks you can pick up that talk and train only about Fibonacci. I can't go into all the different strategies that Fibonacci holds for you, but basically I will tell you that this special indicator that you get, it will automatically draw your Fibonacci lines or levels, the percent levels, on your chart as the price changes. And also it'll draw the red overbought zone and the blue oversold zone. And as you can see from this daily chart, pretty much you're just going to be trading from overbought down to oversold. Here it didn't really get to the overbought, but here on this entry you did. Do you know how many pips this is? Let's see. If you got in, say here, and got out when the red dot appeared, because that's your exit signal, that's 438 pips trading on a daily chart. Let's take a look at this downtrend starting, let's see, June 19th, and today is July 5th. And if you had gotten, well, you might not even be out yet, because look at the I trend percent is 100%. You've hit the triangle breakout target, but you're at 541 pips, and we don't know if we've hit the bottom yet. You're definitely in the Fibonacci oversold blue zone, but it could go lower. Here's the 100% Fibonacci target line, and so it could go down even more, and that would be, let's see, can't tell exactly where the price is right. That's another 246 pips just in this blue zone, oversold zone. So those are the two indicators that you get, and if you combine the Fibonacci levels with the target, either the green or the red solid triangle target line, if these triangle targets sit on a Fibonacci level, that's an extremely powerful target. It's like a money magnet, and all you have to do is trade from the red overbought zone down to the blue oversold zone. And if you use a trailing stop, this is your signal entry stop, and you just trail your price once a day. You just move your stop down, and at some point you'll just automatically get stopped out, or you can take your profit manually. But here we're on such a strong downtrend that the I trend percent is 100%, so that's very strong. We're at the end of the trading day on a Friday after non-farm payroll. This candle here was non-farm payroll. That candle alone, let's see, was 198 pips, almost 200 pips. Let's drop down to the 4-hour chart. Okay. I have it. Let's open it up a little bit so you can see. Here was non-farm payroll back in here somewhere this morning. Look at the I trend. Here would have been your entry. This is a very aggressive entry, but not on a green candle, and not when the trend slope and the signal entry are still pink. You wait until you at least get the red dot, and then somewhere in here you would have probably on this would have been great, or here right on the 60 RSI. That's still a great entry. Look at that. The big move came several days later, and we haven't quite seen the bottom yet. So what I do, the way I trade, is I always start at the daily time frame, drill down, look at what's happening from the top down. Let's look at the 1-hour chart. I have it set so that I can scroll and show you, and it stays. But basically, again, you sell, even in the 1-hour chart, sell from the red overbought zone, and we can close the trade anytime this RSI, the I trend, comes down, like right around in here. Just manually close your trade. When you see the candles getting really small, you close your trade. Okay, so you can see how we've sold in the red overbought zone. It meanders around. You can take profit. You can re-enter anytime you see these blue balls appear. That's your exit for a short trade, and then you can re-enter on a red ball. exit on a blue ball, re-enter short on a red ball, because as long as the I trend is volatility is strong and the purple's on top and all of these colors are pink, you're still in a downtrend. So you just follow the colors. And here you would have bought and then gotten out and sold, and now you've sold, and now you're down at the bottom of the blue over sold zone. The triangle target is down here, so it could still have a little ways to drop. So in the 30-minute time frame, let's see, back here you would have sold in from the red over sold zone, and you could have gotten in and out many times during this long journey. And then here it's consolidating down at the bottom again of the blue oversold zone. So it's very possible that if you want to analyze where the price is, even in the 4-hour chart, you're down at the bottom of the blue oversold zone. So, and then again back in the daily chart, oh my gosh, you're in the blue oversold zone. So I don't think that the euro has much farther to fall. It's at 1.2830. Support major key level would be 1.2800. So, and it actually hit that this morning on this daily candle. We had non-farm payroll, so it actually went down to a major key level. So I would say that we're just going to go into a consolidation, but because we buy from the blue and sell from the red, it's just swing up, swing down. So at this point, somewhere in the blue, it's going to consolidate and then start to head up again into the red zone. So you just trade from the red and blue zones. Here in the 15-minute chart, let's see if we can get all of this. Guess I should just do this. Open it up. There we go. Okay, even in the 15-minute chart, we're oversold. And now we're in a very, very tight range because it's the end of the day on Friday. But you can see non-farm payroll this morning. You could have gotten in right about here if you had been up early and you knew it was coming. You would have seen that according to the daily chart, I always look at the daily chart, and it would have been a red candle, and you could have entered here when you see the red dot appear and the pink dot appear. When the trend slope and the signal entry turn pink, you just get in. You get in on this candle because right at 7:30 Eastern is when the big drop happened, and you already knew it was going to go short. Because look at even in the 15-minute, it had been going short, had a little pullback right before the news, and then boom, it went back down, and that's the direction of the daily candle and the 4-hour candle. So you would have known what direction to trade in ahead of time. Before the news even happened, you would have been in your short trade. So let's see how much money that would have been, or rather how many pips. Say you got in at the bottom of the candle late. Say you got out when the candle turned green. That's 45 pips. Well, that's not a great non-farm payroll. Sometimes it's 100 pips. But still, if you had seen it hit the bottom of this Fibonacci, it hit support there at 1.2804, which is close to the key level. Well, I would have gotten out there because anytime the price hits a major support like that, especially on a news event, it's just going to bounce right back up because of all the stops being triggered. So that's that. And then 5-minute, lower trend line break on the 5-minute chart. That was the pop-up alert. Of course, it's the end of day Friday. You don't place any trades, but the trade's still heading down in the blue zone. It's at the top of the blue zone. So down here somewhere, you know, is when we're going to finally see the bottom. The bottom would be 1.2805, which is close to where it actually hit this morning. You can see here non-farm payroll. That's where it hit. So the Fibonacci oversold zones and the overbought zones, you just trade between them. And your trades are based on the volatility, and you have your triangle breakout alerts and your targets, and you have your Fibonacci levels as targets. And when those two happen right around the same area, that's a very strong target. So this is just a brief introduction to the advanced breakout simple system, and you're receiving this and it's in the PDF. So if you haven't picked it up yet, there's a special link in the PDF where you can get this at a slight discount. And then I want to show you very briefly the Xtra advanced, because that's where you need to go next. And this is a process, an educational developmental process. You have to keep taking your trading to the next level. So if you just bought the basic system, buying the advanced is taking your trading to the next level, because you have the two special indicators, the Fibonacci heat map with the levels already drawn in for you, which are predictive. You know where your target is going to be, and especially with the triangle breakout, you know where your target's going to be, and you combine those two, you have a very powerful targeting system. And so I just want to encourage you to pick up the advanced. Now I'm going to show you the Xtra advanced. It's just released, and there's some extra special features which will take your trading even to the next level. Of course, I recommend, that you practice in the advanced, and then when you're ready and you want to wrap your head around just a few more extra indicators, this is what you're going to be shown. Let's see if I can find a euro. Here it is. Cynthia's Xtra advanced breakout simple system. This is how you just move this around if it's in your way. The Xtra advanced breakout trend trading simple system. This is the latest and the greatest. And I'll talk to you very quickly here about the new features for the Xtra advanced, because this is where you're ultimately heading. This should be your goal. It's not very expensive. All of these trading systems are so underpriced. I'm trying to make them affordable for everybody. I want you guys to be independent traders where you can support you and your families in spite of this terrible economy. And all you need to do is practice. That's really all you need. You need some good indicators. I like the color-coded indicators because it makes it really easy for you to make trading decisions. You don't have to analyze it to death, and you don't have to suffer from analysis paralysis like the other traders out there who just never are quite sure when to pull the trigger. Here, at a glance, you're going to know exactly what to do. Now, let me explain to you the couple of new features we have for the Xtra advanced. So first of all, you see the colors on the template are a little bit different. They're brighter. They show up better against the black background. We call this the high contrast template. So instead of dark purple candles or other bearish indicators, they're magenta. So they stand out better. They're easier to see. Instead of dark green candles or indicators, they're all aqua, so they stand out better on the black background. Your eye trend is the same coloring, and now the other feature is this eye trend now has alerts. These are wonderful alerts. We've been working more than 5 months on this alert system, and we've worked the bugs out. It's fantastic. You can rely on it. You can have confidence in it, because it's based on volatility. The eye trend is based on volatility. Now it gives you an alert when either the pink or the blue eye trend goes up to the 60 RSI line. 60 RSI, that's a very strong momentum indicator. And now we have it coded into an alert. And it's coordinated with the indicators that you get in the basic and the advanced system. So they all work together. They all have to agree. Everything has to agree. It's all color-coded visually, but behind the scenes, it's all mathematical. It's software that's coded and programmed, and they're programmed to work together. So for instance, even if the eye trend, say the pink reaches the 60, but the signal entry stop's still blue, the trend slope is still blue, even though you might have a pink candle, you're not going to get a pop-up alert. You're not going to get a buy alert. You're just not going to get any kind of alert, because the indicators do not agree. They have to confirm each other, or you don't get an alert. If they do confirm each other, you're going to get a pop-up alert. It's going to be audio, and it's going to give you either a buy or a sell alert signal. And then it'll also give you a close your trade pop-up audio alert when certain things happen. So for instance, here, this was the non-farm payroll, and you can see how the I trend shot up to 60, then shot up to 80, and then shot up, this is probably like 100. And when it reaches 100, that's very, very strong. It's probably only going to just come down. So that means the volatility of the sell signal would have been dropping off, and when the volatility drops back down to the 80, that's like hit the bottom. That's about the best exit you could ever get. But just in case there's more room on the downside, the I trend alert will not signal a closed trade, a closed sell trade, until the volatility, the I trend volatility hits the 70 RSI line. Sometimes it still has room to fall. You just never know. You could have closed this manually or just waited until you got the alert that told you to close it when the I trend volatility dropped down to the 70 RSI line. So anyway, you are going to get a buy and sell alert, and then you're going to get a close sell and close buy alert when the RSI drops down to 70. So then of course, as the trading day goes by, you can look for more trade entries. This is the end of the day on Friday. There's no trade entries. But say you were trading in the London or the New York session, you could have been trading in a 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute chart, even scalping in a 1-minute chart, and you can get in and out of trades. Here's an entry. There's an exit when the I trend comes back down to 70. Here's a short. Here was a short. You can see the I trend came down. That would have been your exit alert, but then at the same time you have another buy alert. So you could have just played up and down, even more so in the 1-minute chart. And if you pick up this extra advanced trading system, I'm going to give you some training tips, lots of training videos to teach you how to get the most out of this. Okay, but I'm not done. I haven't finished showing you the new things that are included in the extra advanced. First of all, we have a trailing stop. You can see Cynthia's trailing EA up here. It's a trade manager, and it comes preloaded with 3 presets. So you have a scalping preset for the 1-minute chart, you have a 5-minute chart preset, and a 15-minute chart preset. So depending on if you're scalping or day trading or swing trading, you have 3 presets, and I'll show you. Let's load here. We're in a 1-minute chart. Let's load the scalping so I can show you what it is. And the best feature is that it says use partial close. 1 means true, 0 would mean false. So I have it set to 1 because I like the partial close, because it's a risk management feature. So the take profit level is 8 pips here, and because this is a Telenex ECN account, which by the way US traders can open, it's an offshore broker that is still open to US traders, and you can have up to 400 to 1 leverage and no FIFO nonsense, and you can hedge and you can just do whatever you want. The spreads are great, the trade execution is great, it's fast, no requotes. You can get a micro ECN account or a pro ECN account. The pro ECN account has super tight spreads, just great liquidity. So anyway, so because this is an ECN account, I had to add an extra 0. So basically what this means is that this trade is going to do a partial close of my lots when the price reaches 8 pips in profit. So for instance, in this $500 account, I'm trading 0.20. So this is a brand new demo account I just opened just to do trade examples, but the market's too slow right now, so I can't do more, but I'll do more training videos. I do them all the time. Anyway, so this is set so that when the price reaches 8 pips in profit, you this will close 1/2 of your trade. So now it's reduced your risk by half. It's booked some profit. It's booked half of your trade as profit. And I use trailing stop 5. Here's the different trailing stops. There's 7 of them that you can get to know and use, and I use trailing stop 5 with Z trailing. So it's set to start trailing at 8 pips. It's also going to make a break even at 8 pips. It's also going to take partial profit at 8 pips. So when it takes partial profit at 8 pips, it's going to move my stop to break even, and then it's going to follow by 5 pips behind the price. So it's great for scalping. So anyway, that's what you get, and it takes all of the emotion out of trading. You just can set this for any type of trading style. Just put in your preset, whether you're scalping or day trading or swing trading. The next thing I want to show you is the easy order. Now this is oh, do you permit okay, I'm going to say yes. Now the only reason that popped up is because we have to uncheck these boxes. We do not want it to ask for manual confirmation. We do not want it to confirm DLL function calls. So do that. Next time you drag it onto a chart, it won't do that. But this only happens when I close the chart and reopen it. Okay, so this is a wonderful script, and it's free on the net, but I give it to you. And this is part of the Xtra advanced breakout simple system. It's not in the advanced, it's only in the Xtra, and this is worth this and the trailing stop, and of course the alert indicator. They're worth their weight in gold. So gosh, we're still getting trade signals here. So here's what you do. Let's just put on a trade. Let's press sell. Whoops, I want it to be not risk based, I want it to be a lot size, 0.20. Click submit. It places the order, and I'm going to refresh my lines because I've been trading. And this is my take profit right here, my easy order take profit. It's not very wide because the trading range is super narrow. We just broke down below the triangle support. At the very least, our target would be here, and at the very most it would be down here where the red line is at the bottom of the blue sell zone. So what this did was, there's the easy order stop loss. If I want to change that stop loss, I just double click it. Oh, here, this is part of the problem with the new MT4 one click. I didn't enable it, but it keeps wanting to do this. If I struggle with this, I will be able to bring it up. So now there, I just move my stop. You let it go, you double click it and let it go. There's my take profit. I'm going to double click it, get rid of this. Sometimes that pops up and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to struggle with it a while. I don't want that. That's the one-click trading by MT4, which I don't like, by the way, because it won't put your stops and take profit in for you. Easy order will, so it's definitely superior, but you have to struggle with this. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does. Okay, I'm just going to leave my take profit there for now because for this video I don't want to struggle with it. But the take profit's close to the triangle sell. It just readjusted itself. The pattern redrew itself because of the price change. So I just want to show you how to use the easy order. Now the trailing EA, the trade manager, is managing this trade. So when it goes 8 pips in profit, it's going to close half the trade and move the stop to break even on the other half the trade, and then trail by 5 pips. So if we had a normal market condition and the price was moving fast and the momentum was strong, this target would be hit very quickly. You do this in the Tokyo or especially the London, New York sessions when the market's fast and strong. You can just be scalping in and out of trades all day long and making a lot of money, and it's pretty stress-free. And I also teach you a 3-chart setup in the advanced course and the Xtra advanced course, where the win ratio is so high when you trade out of 3 charts, not just 1 chart. So I never just trade out of the 1-minute chart like I'm in right now. I just wanted to show you how to place the easy order and show you the trailing EA. So here we have, Here's our target for this. I don't know what's going to happen. It's just there's no volatility or anything. So I'm not going to follow this trade. But I can tell you that in my other trading videos, I do follow the trades and show you how easy it is to win the trade, and your win ratio is super high. So basically, this is just to tell you about the advanced, which if you haven't picked it up, you need to pick it up. It's not expensive. There's a link to buy the advanced. If you want to go straight to the extra advanced, it's a little bit more money, but there's a link there to purchase the extra advanced. It has everything that's in the advanced plus these extra features, which I'll go over them again. It's the high contrast chart, which some people really wanted, so we gave it to them. We have the Fibonacci the Fibonacci heat maps part of the advanced system, so you get that also, and you get the triangle breakout also that's in the advanced. But what's new in the extra advanced is the Cynthia's trailing EA. That's your trade management. You have 7 different trailing stop types, and I give you presets for my favorite. And you get the easy order, which is free on the net, but most people don't know about it, so I give it to you as a bonus and teach you how to use it. And then last but not least, in fact the most important, is you have your alerts. These are really dependable alerts, very, very wonderful, and you trade according to volatility. Now you can see how it's changing. We're in a little pullback going to the upside, but not to worry, our stop's up here. We could even pull it up. This is even more resistance up here. That's probably a better stop. But since the market is so flat and so dead right now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We know that the euro is still on the way down. It still has a little bit to the downside. In fact, the key level is 28 pips down. If it doesn't happen today, it'll happen Sunday night for sure. So anyway, that's the advanced breakout simple system and the extra advanced breakout simple system, which is brand new. And there's a link. Go ahead and purchase it if you're ready. If you've mastered the basic fundamentals and you're ready for more for these extra indicators, then I think that you should go ahead and get either the advanced, but if you're going to do that, just pick up the extra advanced. It's just a little bit more and you get so much more for it. You get the trade managers and the easy order and the alert system. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're enjoying the basic system. Now I really want you to go and pick up the extra advanced system, because it's going to take your trading to the next level. You're going to be able to trade like a pro. All you have to do is practice. Just put in the screen time and you're going to just do great. I just know it because everybody else is. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful trading day and a trading week. And we'll see you on the inside of the extra advanced breakout trend trading simple system. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.